Does this scene remind you of anything? Bring back any childhood memories? You know, the ones where you're happily in your bedroom and you're having a great time, you're being creative, and then the door flies open and your mother's standing in the threshold and she looks down at you and she says, "How many times have I told you to clean up this mess?" And you sort of do what this young man does. You sort of go, ah. And her eyes scan your littered bedroom with toys and books and pencil cases and everything. And then she spies the thing she hates most. And she comes back to you and she glares at you again and she says, "How many times have I told you not to leave that wet towel on the bed?" You do another shrug and you zip your mouth shut because you know there's just nothing you can say that's going to appease her. Our mothers have been telling us since we were young to clean up our mess because we can't live in a mess. And they were right. Mothers usually are. Who knew they were giving us profound advice on how to get better results in our personal and professional lives and not just clean up the mess in our bedroom? Today, we're going to clean up our mess by daring to shift our perspective on sales. Since many of you are seasoned sales professionals, I have no doubt you're well acquainted with the different selling methodologies and the persuasion practices. You've probably implemented many of them with differing levels of success. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you wake up with passion and purpose for your role, and other days you wish you could just chuck it all in, go down to the beach and get away from the hustle and bustle. Does any of this sound familiar? Because if it is, just drop a Y in the chat, or maybe you don't want to. That's okay. But if this does sound familiar, it's time to put aside any preconceived ideas that may be keeping you on the raw, ragged edge of stress and mess. And dare to join me on the leading edge of a more profound perspective on how you can transform pressure into profit.